They say betrayal doesn't come from your enemies. It comes from those you trust with your bare throat. I remember the scent of lavender and champagne the moment I opened the door. It hit like the stench of rot under perfume, something pretending to be beautiful. The lights were on, laughter echoing through the halls. I wasn't expected. The living room was a mess of heels, lipstick-stained glasses, and discarded jackets. Her friends were draped over the furniture like crows, laughing with the shrill pitch of people who'd never known consequence. And in the middle of it, her. My wife, wearing the smile she used to save for me. "King of Losers is home," one of them said. "Welcome back, Your Highness." I stood still. Then she walked over, holding a glass of something pink and poisonous. "We moved your stuff to the garage. You can sleep there tonight. We're celebrating." She didn't even flinch when she said it. Like I was the maid. Or worse, a ghost haunting his own house. I didn't argue. I didn't ask questions. I picked up my overnight bag from behind the couch I had packed it 2 days earlier. And I left. People think betrayal happens all at once, a single moment. But it doesn't. It's slow. It builds in shadows. A missed call. A locked phone. The sudden urge to shower after coming home late. Her promotion was a surprise. The celebration even more so. But the real surprise had come weeks earlier when I noticed the camera I installed for home security had been unplugged twice. So I moved it. Quietly. Wired it into the light fixture. No one ever looks up. She didn't know I had footage. Not just from that night, but from the weeks before. The wine-soaked evenings when she'd invite her friends over while I worked late shifts. The way she laughed about me. The way they mocked the man who paid the mortgage. "You should divorce him and take the house," one said. "Nah," she answered, swirling her glass. "Let him stay long enough to pay off the renovation. Then I'll throw him out like the dog he is." They all laughed. It was the kind of laughter that doesn't fade from your ears. 2 weeks passed. I lived in silence in the apartment above my firm's garage, just me and the footage. My lawyer, Harris, called it a goldmine, asset concealment, conspiracy, character defamation, emotional abuse. But I didn't want a quiet divorce. I wanted clarity. I wanted a stage. So I planned the reveal the night of her formal promotion gala, a little gathering she held in our backyard. The yard I landscaped by hand. The place we buried our dog together under the cherry tree. It was all so poetic. I sent the letter 2 hours before the event started, signed and stamped from my lawyer. But the video that came later, I watched it all unfold from a distance. She wore red, of course she did. Her favorite shade when she wanted to look powerful. Guests mingled, her parents smiled, and her friends were already on their 3rd bottle. Then the projector hummed to life. The screen lit up on the side of the house. At first, people thought it was a tribute video. Music played. A montage of her office, smiling headshots, cheap inspirational quotes. Then the audio started. My voice, narrating what was about to unfold. "Everything you're about to see," I said calmly, "was filmed inside this home. My home." None of the participants were aware they were being recorded. But maybe that's fitting, given how little awareness they showed. Then the real footage played. Her laughing, calling me a dog. Her friends spitting on our wedding photo, saying I should be grateful she kept me around. The line about throwing me out once I'd finished paying for her upgrades that got audible gasps. One of her coworkers dropped his drink. Her boss frowned. Her mother walked out. And she just stood there, frozen, wine glass shaking. A single word whispered in the silence after the video ended. No? She tried to call me that night. 15 times. I didn't answer. The next morning, the legal notice hit. Divorce proceedings initiated. On grounds of emotional cruelty, defamation, and malicious intent. I had bank statements, video evidence, and a prenup she forgot existed. She would lose the house, the car, her reputation. She tried to fight it. Claimed she was just venting. But the court doesn't sympathize with people who smile while planning to ruin someone. The real kicker? Her job. Terminated. The HR department reviewed the video company values and all that. Her friends? Scattered like ashes. None of them came to court. None of them answered her calls. I didn't go to the final hearing. I didn't need to. I got the email from Harris the next morning. Everything finalized. She's out of the house. It's yours again. No alimony. No contest. I drove back a week later. The cherry tree had bloomed early that year. Strange how something can die and still bloom again. Inside the house, everything was silent. Still, I walked into my bedroom again, and set my bag down. Then I laughed. Not loud, not maniacal. Just a quiet exhale, like a weight finally falling off my chest. It wasn't joy. It was justice. And justice, I've learned, is best served under soft lights and silence.